I'm Hooked by Debbie, and today's video we're going to be making the Lily of the Valley. They can hang in your car with the longer length, or the shorter ones you can pop on your handbag or keys, beach bag maybe, or just accessorize anything you want. So let's get started. To begin with, we're going to make the actual hanger section itself with the leaves on. So for the smaller one we chain 56. That's if you want it, say, for a handbag, a beach bag, that sort of thing. And the longer one, if you need it to go around something that's quite wide initially, like your rear view mirror, places like that, we'd do 100 in your chain. So I'm going to be showing you the smaller one, but if you want to put it in your car you will need to do the extra chains. So we're going to make a slip knot and we're going to chain 56. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Fifty-one, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. So that was my last one. We're now going to pull a length and cut it, because we're going to need these tail ends to attach it to whatever you're making. So that is that section done. Now we're going to go ahead and make the leaves. Now for this we need to chain 16. It's the same for the large or the small, it doesn't matter. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, like so. Work our way back down the chain to make these leaves. So we're going to pop a single crochet into this following chain. We're not going to do this one at the top, otherwise it'll fall back out. So it's this next one. So a second chain, 1 single crochet, and then a half double crochet. So you yarn over, you go through and you pull up a yarn, and you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3. And then in the next 3 we're going to pop a double crochet. So you're going to yarn over, pull up a yarn, you're going to pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's your double crochet. Do the same for the next 2 stitches. Through 2 and through 2, and again for the next one. So it's our third one. Going to go back down again, so we're going to do a half double crochet. It's where you yarn over, you pull through, and then you come through all of your loops. Going to do a single crochet in this next one here. Then we're going to do a slip stitch in this next one. So pull the yarn through on your hook and straight through the one that was already on your hook. Going to work back up again now, so we've got a single crochet in this next one, half double in the next one, so put it through all 3, 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches, so 1 in each. That's 1, 2, and 3. We're going to come back down again now, so we're going to do a half double crochet in this next stitch, and then 3 single crochets in this end one. I don't know why I'm yarning over. 3 single crochets in this last stitch here. So we've got 1, because we're going to work our way back up the other side, so hold on to that tail end as you're doing it, because it might want to pull it away. And this is the 3rd one. And we're going to turn our work this way, and we're going to come back down this side. So I'm going to give that a tug, because we're going to hide that behind as we're going, so there's no sewing in to do. So we've done our single, so we're going to go up to a half. So in this next stitch here, if you can see, you're going to have work on the other side of these stitches now. So I've gone through and I've kept my yarn behind. This is our half double, so yarn over, and then we're going to put it through all 3. Now we're doing 3 double crochets, so this is our next one here, through 2 and through 2. Now the second of our 3, which is this one here, and then the 3rd double crochet is in this one here. We're going to work our way back down, so we go down to a half double crochet, which is in this one here. Now I think that's enough of hiding that end in the back. We can trim that off when we're finished. Then we're going to go down to our single crochet in this one here, and then right in the middle we need our slip stitch, which is this one here. Now we need to keep those slip stitches fairly loose, because that's where we're going to feed this hanger through. So we've just done our slip stitch. The next one is our single crochet, and then at half double crochet we're working our way back up again. Then we're going to go straight into 3 double crochets, that's 1, 2 and 3. Go back down to our half double crochet in this one here, and that's going to leave you 2 single crochets in the end. Now you can see where your first stitch came in, which is this piece here. We're just going to pop 2 more single crochets in there, so it equals 3 on each end, because you started with 1. 2 single crochets. Now I'm just going to pull some yarn through and cut it. That's what we have. Let me just find my needle. I should have got that ready, shouldn't I? I'm going to thread my needle. Now this is the right side because it's the neater side, and that's the back because you've got your tail end that you've already incorporated in. So I'm going to go through the right side, just through this one here, our first single crochet that we did. So that's what we end up with. Now I'm going to feed this one back through some of the stitches up behind so it doesn't come undone. I think that should be enough. Let's trim both of those ends off. And then what you need to do is to thread the initial chain that you made, whether it be 100 or 56 in length, it doesn't matter. And you can play around with lengths. If you make one and you find actually it doesn't fit where I want it to, just make it longer. It's not going to make any difference. Now where we've done the slip stitches, that are right in the middle, we're going to go up through one and down through the other. You can see that. And you want to give it a little tug, and if you've done them reasonably loose, it will be easy. If not, you might want to gently tug it through. So that's your hanger. Just finished the greenery of that one, and we're going to start on the bottom of our Lily of the Valley now. So we're going to do a magic circle, and we're going to pop 5 single crochets into our magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we're going to pull it closed. We don't need the stitch marker on this one because we're going to be working outwards. So into this first stitch here, I'm going to do a slip stitch just to join it. And then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to pop a double crochet into the next stitch, which is this one where we've just done our slip stitch. And then we're going to chain 1. And in every stitch we're going to do a double crochet and chain 1. Just work your way around. We're coming up to this last one here. Chain 1. My camera overheated. We've got extreme weather here in the UK at the moment. So I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and when I join that together we're going to have the 6 spaces. So we're going to join this to the first one. I'm literally just going to go through here, this top stitch, and do a slip stitch. My yarn. Now I am going to try and secure this a bit tighter because when we put the puff stitches in it pulls it out a little bit and we don't want that. So I'm going to bring it back through. And bring it down here near the bottom. I'm not going to tie it to this one yet because we need to pull this section through here. So we'll wait until we've done that one. So, thread one of these. I'm going to go through the good side, through to the bad side. And do it so it just pulls through, and then you can find your starting ring, this one here, and give that another tug to tighten it up. Now you can tie all 3 together. Do one more, give that a trim. Now this is on the inside so you're not going to be seeing this bit. Put it back through. Now we get our white yarn, and you can go through any gap you like, like so, and then we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. Give that a tug to tighten it up. Now we're going to go through the same hole, this gap, 6 times. So we're going to yarn over, pull up some yarn, that's 1, yarn over, go through, pull up the yarn. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, this is where it gets a little bit snug, and 6. Now we're going to yarn over and we're going to pull through all of those and chain 1. Oops. Like that. We're going to do the same in this next gap. So we're going to yarn over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over, pull it through all of them, and chain 1. On to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over, come through, and chain 1. So if you want to carry on, I'm going to meet you here. Okay, so I've got to the end there. I'm going to join into this top chain that we did initially with the slip stitch, like so. Now we're going to be working in these gaps here. So we're going to do a single crochet in the next gap. And then you're going to pop 2 double crochets in that same gap. That's 1. And that's 2. You're going to go back in with another single crochet. Like so. Now into this next gap, single crochet to begin with. 2 double crochets. And back in with a single crochet. The next one, single crochet, 2 doubles, and a single crochet. So this is what we're creating. So if you carry on, I'll meet you. Just come back round to where we started, and I'm just going to do a slip stitch into this next stitch here just to secure it. Chain 1 and finish off. And then it's all left to do is to weave in this end. Turn it back in this way, go from the outside in and hide it behind some stitches. And snip your starting one off. So there is your first Lily of the Valley. Now you can go ahead and do your second one. That's the second one finished now. So that one is complete. So if you like the video, maybe give it a like, subscribe, and I'll pop another one up.